Komonisi, komonisi,
Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah,
komonisi,
Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
Sophia Shandingwa,
komonisi,
Sophia Shandingwa,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
Wahema Werunga, Wahema Werunga,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
se aturongita,
komonisi,
aturongotuna,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
Unene Regional,
komonisi,
Unene Regional,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
Washikoto Regional,
komonisi,
Washikoto Regional,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
Ephraim Nekobo,
komonisi,
Ephraim Nekobo,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
Castro ya Dilimani,
komonisi,
Castro ya Dilimani,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi,
so aturongita,
komonisi,
aturongotuna,
komonisi, ae komonisi, komonisi, komonisi.
Eto mitanda dozi wapo matukonjere Namibia letu. Eto mitanda dozi wapo matukonjere Namibia yetema
Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu. Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu.
Eto mitanda dozi wapo matukonjere Namibia letu. Eto mitanda dozi wapo matukonjere Namibia yetema.
Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu. Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu.
Nde Kongo wetu omunane woshira shetu show youth lika. Ne Kongo wetu omunane woshira shetu show youth lika. Etema
Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu.
etema
Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu.
Kristina wetu omunane woshira shetu show youth lika. Kristina wetu omunane woshira shetu show youth etema.
Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu. Matukonjere, 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 Namibia letu.
Sichabasa Youth League. Shabasa Youth League.
Shabasa Youth League. Shabasa Namibia. Shabasa Youth League. Shabasa Namibia. Shabasa Youth League.
Thank you. Forward, Youth League, forward.
Forward.
Way, Youth League, way.
Way. Way. Way.
Mimi Netumbo wasabo.
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 Me Sophia wasabo.
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 Hello, Dilimani. May we all be ready to rise as we receive our principles. May we all be ready. Let's all be ready. What happened to the spirit? What happened to the spirit? And while Swapo Party Youth League, Swapo Party Youth League, may I have your attention? Yes, please. You know, I would like you to, I would like you to fuel up, gather much more energy. Therefore, for now, let me spare you for at least 3 minutes. Then after that, we will start the Swapo fashion. Yeah, that way. 3 minutes, you are free.
Ongujusi wapo oyatandera nuyo matuma kwetae atutavuluke mbugano milonga twapinda mona minja. Ongujusi wapo oyatan Sofia shaningwa komanda anyasha beshebo mushilongo shetu bakahololene tumbo lombwereni kweni itura yambango nashune kobiritina wakalata koshwilumbumo makana nokutando maego shipangela bundi shanami iteshi matana ndenande shipangela bundi shanami bia oshane tumbonda ito Pereza no pena ekala Pereza mkwetu Pereza tutule netumbo koshibuni Pereza no pena ekala Pereza mkwetu Pereza tutule netumbo koshibuni Lombereni kweni itura yambango nashune wakalata koshilu mumbo makana nokutando maego shipangela pundisha na mibia iteshi matana nenande shipangela pundisha na mibia oshane tumbonda itwa Pereza no pena ekana Pereza mkwetu Pereza tutule netumbo koshikundi Pereza no pena ekana Pereza mkwetu Pereza tutule netumbo koshikundi Palimi tangu kwanza sulu mu Rwanda mwangolo motakala ngelo takala tulu oshili nje botapo kusemno yoma Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Twakwatira mukutiko zongango mweshe wa mama bantu baronje mbo yatopa arikana twali mukango mukutiko zongango imeingire maziwo kuchoshwa arikana to Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Guantanamera walira Guantanamera Solomoni
Nilimani, thank you very much. May I now have all of us ready to receive our leaders? May I have all of us ready with Ndilimani to receive our leaders? Ndilimani.
Netumbo for president. One center of power in our Swapo Party. Endorse. Netumbo for president. Endorse. Netumbo for president. Let's endorse. Netumbo for president. Endorse. Netumbo for president. Let's endorse. Netumbo for president. One center of power in our mighty party. Endorse Netumbo for president. Netumbo for president. Endorse. Netumbo for president. Let's endorse. Netumbo for president. Endorse. Netumbo for president. Let's endorse. Netumbo for president.
Louder, 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 louder.
Netumbo for president. Let's endorse. Netumbo for president. Let's endorse. Netumbo for president. Endorse. Netumbo for president.
Thank you. Thank you, Nyelimani.
Meme Netumbo wasabo.
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 Meme Netumbo wasabo.
Wasabo.
Swapo.
United.
I can't hear you. Swapo.
United.
Swapo.
Victorious.
Now.
Hard way.
Now.
Hard way.
Long live the spirit of late Dr. Semsa Fehuna Nyoma, founding president, father of the Namibian nation, leader of the Namibian revolution. Long live.
Long live.
The spirit of late Dr. Hage Geingob, Swapo, third president. Long live.
Long live.
Long live, comrade Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, Vice President and President-elect. Long live.
Long live.
Long live, comrade Dr. Nangolo Mpumpa, President of the Republic of Namibia. Long live.
Long live.
Long live, comrade Dr. Hifike Punye Pohamba, the second president of Swapo Party. Long live.
Long live.
Long live, comrade Sophia Nahango Shaningwa, Secretary General of Swapo Party. Long live.
Long live.
Viva Swapo Party Women's Council. Viva.
Viva.
Swapo Party Elders Council. Viva.
Viva.
Swapo Party Youth League. Viva.
Viva.
Swapo Party Pioneer Movement. Viva.
Viva.
Swapo Party Elders Council. Viva.
Viva.
NUNW. Viva.
Viva.
Former Plan Combatant Association. Viva.
Viva.
NECA. Viva.
Viva.
Viva. Karas Region. Viva.
Viva.
Antap Region. Viva.
Viva.
Former Heke. Viva.
Viva.
Lene. Viva.
Viva.
Benzi. Viva.
Viva.
Angwena. Viva.
Viva.
Oshana. Viva.
Viva.
Wasikoto. Viva.
Viva.
Kavango Region. Viva.
Viva.
Kavango East. Viva.
Viva.
Kavango West. Viva.
Viva.
Ochodonjupa. Viva.
Viva.
Thomas Region. Viva.
Viva.
Musati Region. Viva.
Viva.
Salute.
Continua.
Victoria.
Exerta.
Before we get seated, Viva, comrade Wahekwa Herunga. Viva.
Viva.
Comrade Wahekwa Herunga. Viva.
Viva.
Thank you very much. Before we get seated, may I request all of us to remain standing for the rendition of the national AU and Swapo Party anthem in that order. now request all of us to get seated. Comrade Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, President of the Republic of Namibia. Comrade Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, Vice President of Swapo Party and President-elect of the Republic of Namibia and Namibia's first female president. Comrade Sophia Nahango Shaningwa, Secretary General of Swapo Party. Comrade Wahekwa Herunga, Deputy Secretary General of Swapo Party. Swapo Party members of the Political Bureau and of the Central Committee. Comrade Ministers and Deputy Ministers. Comrade Members of Parliament. Comrades, members of the Diplomatic Corps, and I observe the presence of our ambassadors and high commissioners from the Swapo Party sister countries, from the Republic of Angola, Republic of Algeria, Republic of Cuba, Bolivian Republic of Venezuela, United Republic of Tanzania, People's Republic of China, Republic of Zimbabwe, Federal Republic of Russia, Republic of South Africa. I also want to acknowledge Comrade Elliot Mbako in his capacity as the Swapo Party Regional Coordinator of the Great Karas region, and Comrade Laura MacLeod in her capacity also as the Governor of the Great Commerce region. Comrades, wing representatives, and that of the affiliates, Swapo Party Elders Council, Swapo Party Women Council, Swapo Party Youth League, Swapo Party Pioneer Movement, former Plan Combatants Association, the NUNW, NECA, comrades, members of the regional, the district, and branch executive committees present here, esteemed veterans of the national liberation struggle. And while here, I would also like to recognize at the category of the Politburo, the permanent members of the Political Bureau and the permanent members of the Central Committee. Dear comrades, Congress delegates, comrades and compatriots, media representatives, my name is Comrade Hilman Dinelago Nicanor, the Swapo Party Secretary for Information and Mobilization, and I will be the Director of Ceremony at the official opening of the Swapo Party Extraordinary Congress taking place today. That is not big enough. Following the death of our beloved late Comrade Dr. Hage Geingob, at that time the Swapo Party president, who left us on the 4th February 2024, there occurred a vacancy in the position of the president of Swapo Party. May the soul of our late Dr. Hage Geingob continue to rest in eternal peace. As required under Article 15, Section 9 of the Swapo Party Constitution, which stipulate, and I quote, in the event the president is unable to permanently perform his or her duties or to carry out his or her functions for whatever reasons, and we know the reason we have a vacancy today, an extraordinary Congress shall be called by the Central Committee within 3 months of the vacancy occurring to elect a new president to complete the unexpired term of the former president, unquote. The Political Bureau of Swapo Party called for and convened an extraordinary Central Committee meeting on the 9th March 2024. The Central Committee at that meeting, within a period of 3 months as prescribed, following the death of Comrade Dr. Hage Geingob, and in line with the provisions, as I earlier on alluded to, called for an extraordinary Congress to be held not later than 19th April 2025. Further, the Central Committee at its meeting held on the 15th December 2024 resolved that the extraordinary Congress takes place from the 28th February to the 2nd March 2025. As is known to us all, the month of February has not been an easy month, not to the nation, but also not to the Swapo Party. A dark cloud has befallen our nation and the Swapo Party, having lost our beloved founding president, founding father of the Namibian nation, leader of the Namibian revolution, late Comrade Dr. Sam Shafishuna Nujoma. May his soul continue to rest in peace. The Central Committee thus, at its meeting held on 15th February 2025, due to the mourning and burial period of our iconic national hero, His Excellency Comrade Dr. Sam Shafishuna Nujoma, resolved that the extraordinary Congress, which was originally set to be held from the 28th February to 2nd March 2025, be held from the 7th to the 9th March 2025. We are therefore gathered here today in the fulfillment and in accordance of the provisions of the Swapo Party Constitution, which is the supreme law of our party, which requires us to hold this extraordinary Congress after having lawfully and timeously called the Congress under Article 15, Section 9, as required. Thus, the agenda of today's Congress is that of electing the President to complete the unexpired term left as a result of the death of our late President, Comrade Dr. Hage Geingob. Dear comrades, on this note, I therefore now resort to our program for the opening, which program, the next item therefore, is the welcoming by our Secretary General. Therefore, allow me to now call to the podium our able Secretary General of Swapo Party for her welcoming remarks. Comrade Secretary General.
Thank you very much, Comrade Hirma Nikano, our Directors of Ceremonies, and in your own capacity, Secretary for Mobilization, Information Mobilization for Swapo Party. Viva Swapo Party, viva! Viva! Ah, yeah. I need the people to stand unless you cannot. Viva Swapo Party, viva! Viva! Viva Swapo Party, viva! Swapo! Swapo! And now, thank you very much. You may be seated. My comrades, we are not here to waste more of our times. I 100% agree with the Honorable Directors of Ceremonies of all the narrations that she has just expressed to the extraordinary Congress and at this very opening session of our day. And therefore, surely, I only want to start saying Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, our Vice President, and we are with you today. Comrade Nangolo Mbumba, our President of the Republic, we are happy you are here. Our Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia, in your own capacity, member of the Political Bureau and Central Committee of the Swapo Party, we acknowledge your presence. Comrade Herunga, our Deputy Secretary General, we are happy you are here. The whole salutations I'm not going to repeat because the directors of ceremonies eloquently have said it all. Do you agree with me? Thank you very much. Therefore, we are here today for the 6th Extraordinary Congress of the Swapo Party, 6 days after the hero's burial of our hero and the father of the Namibian nation, His Excellency Dr. Sam Safisuna Nujoma. May his soul continue to rest in peace, our commander in glory. This Congress is indeed taking place under extraordinary circumstances following the passing on of our late president, His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, who passed on the 4th of February 2024. May his legacy live on forever. Within 3 months of Dr. Geingob's passing, the Central Committee at its meeting held on the 9th of March 2024 called for an extraordinary Congress in line with the Article 15, subsection 9 of the Swapo Party Constitution. This extraordinary Congress is therefore called to elect a new president of Swapo Party to complete the unexpired term left by late Dr. Hage Geingob. Directors of ceremonies, dear comrades, cognizant of the well-entrenched democratic principles, culture, and processes of Swapo Party, on the 9th of March 2024, our late founding president, Dr. Safisuna Nujoma, addressed a meeting of the Central Committee of Swapo Party with a statement read on his behalf by Comrade Sarah Kugongerwa Amadila. In that statement, our departed founding president implored the leadership of Swapo Party to manage the process leading up to this very extraordinary Congress in such a way that Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah emerges as the president of Swapo Party. The Central Committee unanimously accepted the submission of our late founding president, as we collectively believe that it is indeed the right thing to do in this regard. To report, the report of the Central Committee will be presented to the 6th Extraordinary Congress. This is the 6th one, eh? You must now take records. Eh? distinguished delegates. As members of Swapo Party, we all have a duty to unite this party. And I can see we are so united. I feel it in my soul. We are very united, and we should keep it up for their spirit and their souls who departed, our leaders who departed before us. We should keep the spirit for Swapo to survive through all storms. We owe it to our forebearers and all the sons and daughters of this nation who sacrificed their lives in defense of Swapo Party and our great nation. It is therefore a great significance that we collectively put to the interests of our party first in order for us to be able to address the needs of our country and its people. We have done so last year when we were all determined to go out and vote for Swapo Party and its presidential candidate in November 2024 National Assembly and presidential elections. As a result, we have successfully defended our party Swapo's mandate to govern. And on the 21st of March 2025, yours truly, Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, will be sworn in as the 5th President of the Republic of Namibia. We must therefore be proud of ourselves for pulling together as a team to achieve this significant milestone. Can you give yourselves a big hand? Directors of ceremonies, dear comrades, Your Excellencies, at this moment, I am therefore pleased to welcome you all, dear comrades, invited guests to the 6th Extraordinary Congress of Swapo Party. This important gathering will indeed solidify and strengthen the presidency of our party, Swapo, in order for Swapo Party and its government to be able to continue accelerating the process of socio-economic development. And I thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you. Swapo! Swapo! And now! And now! And now! And now! Alota! Ya Victoria! Thank you very much, my comrade, and we'll be seated. Thank you, Director of Ceremony.
Thank you. It seems my ears, maybe Ndilimani destroyed my eardrums. I did not hear us applauding our Secretary General for the warm welcoming. Thank you very much. And next on our programs, without wasting any time, is a warm one by Ndilimani Cultural Group. Ndilimani.
Viva the mighty Swapo Party, viva!
Viva!
Viva the mighty Swapo Party, viva!
Viva!
Forward with Comrade Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, forward!
Forward!
Forward with Comrade Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, forward!
Forward!
Thank you. Give it to me. Netumbo for president. One cent of power in our mighty party indoors. Netumbo for president. 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 Swapo Party, let's endorse Netumbo for president. One cent of power in our mighty party, let's endorse Netumbo for president. Why are you sitting? Let's endorse Netumbo for president. Everybody, let's endorse Netumbo for president. Let's endorse Netumbo for president. Let's endorse Netumbo for president. Netumbo for president. Let's endorse Netumbo for president. Let's endorse Netumbo for president. Let's endorse Netumbo for president. Motikwa yangu kwanango beso tawana. Motikwa yangu kwanango beso ronele. Motikwa yangu Netumbo tawana mo. Ituye nitukao.
Thank you, Ndilimani. I want to share with you a secret, and that is when you are appointed as a director of proceedings, you must smile because you are given a task where you are even bigger than those that you are to call upon. Now, I therefore have the power to call back to the podium. Imagine yourself, my Secretary General, to come and introduce the next speaker who will be giving us the opening statement. My Secretary General, in the power vested in me today, I want to call you back to the podium.
Welcome, welcome Sophia Shaningwa. Welcome Sophia Shaningwa. Welcome SG. Welcome Sophia Shaningwa. Welcome, welcome, welcome Sophia Shaningwa. Welcome, welcome, welcome Sophia Shaningwa.
Thank you very much. You know, this world is full of wonders. Sure. I thought I was done. Oh my God. Okay, let me take the responsibility. Directors of ceremonies. I can only say that according to the program set, amongst us there is a leader who must ensure to welcome all of us this morning as members of the party and all our invited guests. And also call for unity amongst all of us. And that is the leader whom at this stage is a chief whip. If we go wrong, she will be having that power to whip us and to get us where and how we must all keep ourselves for the sake of our party. A daughter of the soil. A person who joined this party long time ago. Ekada, when she was young, decided upon the will of her people, decided and agreed to lead the youth in our country before independence. Decided to cross the borders already in 1974, so that at least she throw her weight to our revolution and fight with her fellow men and women to see to it that our country is freed from the yoke of colonialism. She was entrusted with too many responsibilities, but she never said no. As a representative of women, as a representative of Swapo Party, she became a diplomat before the country was freed. After independence, she came back, was allocated portfolios and responsibilities in different ministries, and we all have this history. She was a chief diplomat in our country. She became a vice president of Swapo Party in 2017. She was re-elected as a vice president of the Swapo Party in 2022, deputizing His Excellency, ours truly, the late Dr. Hage Geingob. May his soul still and continue rest in peace. This is the person that all of us from the sections, branches, districts, to the regions, we decided to support in 2023 as she was busy with the campaign. In 2024, we all went to the polls because we have identified her to be our candidate for presidency of Swapo Party. And consequently, through and within our procedures, the vice president of our party is a must become the president of the country. This is the person I'm introducing. And too many reasons why we are here this morning. Your Excellency, I must not forget this. Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, after a painful era when we lost our leader, His Excellency, Dr. Hage Geingob, Cabinet decided and Namibians decided to uplift to the chair Dr. Nangolo Mbumba. And Nangolo Mbumba said, I have a vice president at the party. And I'll call this person to deputize me at the state. That is how this person was prepared, and she is ready. May I now call Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah to welcome all of us.
Netumbo okweuya enoshishogo mwenyo shokutungo shilongo sha Namibia. Netumbo okweuya enoshishogo mwenyo shokutungo shilongo sha Namibia. Netumbo okweuya enoshishogo mwenyo shokutungo shilongo sha Namibia.
Thank you, Ndirimani. Swapo!
United.
Swapo!
Victor.
Can I hear? Swapo!
United.
Swapo!
Victorious.
Now!
Hard way.
Now!
Hard way.
Thank you, comrades. Thank you, Comrade Sophia Nango Shaningo, our Secretary General, for giving me the floor. Comrade Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, President of the Republic of Namibia, and member of the Central Committee of Swapo Party, Your Excellency, in absentia, Comrade Ifikepunye Pohamba, Second President of Swapo Party, and that of the Republic of Namibia, and permanent member of the Political Bureau, and the Central Committee of Swapo Party. And of course, I have to recognize Comrade Sophia Shaningwa in her own capacity as the Secretary General of Swapo Party. Right Honorable Comrade Sarah Kuongero Amadila, member of the Political Bureau and Central Committee of Swapo Party and Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia, Comrade Wahekwa Herunga, Deputy Secretary General of Swapo Party, Comrade Johnny Mutorwa, Deputy Prime Minister and member of the Central Committee of Swapo Party, comrades, members of the Central Committee and the Political Bureau of our mate Swapo Party, esteemed permanent members of the Political Bureau and the Central Committee, our sister parties, MPLA of Angola, FLN of Algeria, Communist Party of China, USV of Venezuela, CCM of Tanzania, United Republic of Tanzania, Communist Party of China, United Russian Party of Russia, ANC of South Africa, ZANU-PF of Zimbabwe. Comrades, leaders of Swapo Party wings and affiliate organizations, comrades, delegates from our various structures, comrades Swapo Party members, children of the liberation struggle, our invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, let me pause here and say, as we know that revolutionaries, they don't die. And our leaders who departed have not died. And I'm going to call their names, and I want everybody to answer present, present, present. Comrades Dr. Sam Shafishuna Nujoma, Comrade Hage Geingob, fellow Namibians. Last week, Saturday, the 1st of March, 2025, we laid to rest our dear founding president, father of the Namibian nation, and leader of our revolution, Comrade Dr. Sam Shafishuna Nujoma, who left us on the 8th of February, 2025. It was a day of deep sorrow, a day when Namibia laid to rest a man who dedicated his entire life to Namibia and its people.
a man who carried this nation on his shoulder, led us through difficult days of the liberation struggle and into a free and independent Namibia. He dedicated every breath to the service of his people. May I now, comrades, ask all of us to stand and observe a minute of silence and honor of our leader. Minute of silence. May his revolutionary soul rest in eternal peace. Please sit down. Comrades, although he's no longer with us physically, his spirit and his legacy shall live with us now and in the future. His legacy must be our entrenched principle and must serve as a pillar to uphold each other and every one of us. We can honor our founding president by remaining steadfast, resolute, and truthful to unity of purpose and action, as he taught us, by strengthening unity for common good for all members of society. That's the only way victory can be achieved. This time around, the victory we all badly working for is to bring about a balanced, shared prosperity in Namibia. Comrade Nujoma was more than a leader. He was a force of history, a man who carried the weight of the entire people's dream on his shoulder. He taught us that unity is not just a slogan. It's the very weapon that secured our freedom. He showed us that true leadership is about sacrifice, vision, and unwavering commitments to the people, even in the face of what looks impossible. On behalf of Swapo Party leadership, rank and file, I thank His Excellency, Comrade Nangolo Mbumba. Since February last year, you have done wonders to this country. You took over under very difficult conditions, but you managed. And this time around, we really salute you by according our founding president. I know you are going to say it's his deeds, but I also know that people can work, but their work can easily be forgotten. You have not forgotten this. Having accorded, organized, and run a befitting send-off of our leader, our founding president. We are really grateful, Comrade President, and that is going to go in the history. We thank all government officials. Comrade Prime Minister, we know at the political level, you were assigned by the President to lead the political organizing committee. Therefore, through you, we want to thank all government officials and all those who were involved in the management of the whole program. Thank you very much. We thank our men and women in uniform. Under the leadership of Air Marshal Martin Kambulu Phineas, Chief of the Namibian Defense Force, and Lieutenant General Joseph Shikongo, Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force. Accordingly, the two have assured that the program was run professionally, smoothly throughout the country, and that law and order was maintained at all times. And I think we have learned a lesson why it is important for us to have this professional, uniformed people, as when things become tough, they are the one who takes over and be in charge. And we see how they led us through this state funeral. Equally important, we thank the Namibian people. Throughout the countries, they have shown their love and respect to their leader. Those who are organizing memorial services at home, those who are given tasks by their different sectors to speak on their behalf, they have done a commendable job. Those who participated in regional memorial services, they have done a commendable job. They have really shown that love and respect. Let that love and respect lead us as we continue in order for us to ensure that the legacy of our leader is maintained. Comrades, the greatest way we can honor our departed leader is not through mere words, it's through action. It is by ensuring that what they have built, what they have sacrificed for, what they dedicate their lives to, does not crumble in our hands. It's our duty to uphold their legacy with discipline, commitment, and above all, with unity they so much cherish and believed in. I therefore call upon us all as delegates to this extraordinary Congress to recommit ourselves to the values of Swapo Party, basic principles of solidarity, freedom, and justice. These values that carried us through the liberation struggle into nation, these are the values that carried us throughout the liberation struggle into nation building. It is these same values that will free our country and its people from hunger, disease, poverty, crime, and all social evils. Comrades, today is the 8th March, the International Women's Day. Against this background, I congratulate all Namibians, and in particular our female members of our society, on this important day. It's a day in which we celebrate women's achievements worldwide. It's a day to commit ourselves to women empowerment and equality between men and women. This year, Namibia is celebrating International Women's Day under the sub-theme for all women and girls, right, equality, empowerment. While the global theme for the year 2025 is Accelerate Progress, these themes are calling for a swift and decisive action to achieve equality between men and women. As a nation, Namibians, we must be proud and thank our leaders, with particular reference to our founding president, Comrade Dr. Sam Safishuna Nujoma, for their commitments to equality between women and men. According to the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Index 2024, Namibia is ranked 8th in the world and 1st in sub-Saharan Africa, having closed over 80% of its gender gap. Such data are demonstrating a strong progress in gender equality in our country, and a clear testimony that the Swapo Party constitutionalization of gender equality is working and it's talking to this year's theme. Comrades, as mentioned by our Secretary General last year, and it's a common sense, we had elections where you, comrades, Swapo members, you have identified me to be your product to sell to the Namibian people during the presidential and National Assembly elections. I'm very honored, I'm very grateful for the trust and the confidence you have shown on me. I must also thank all of you who have worked so hard for us to win these elections, both the presidential and National Assembly. And today, you are referring to Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah as president-elect. It is the result of your hard work. And I cannot take that for granted. And I believe, convinced, that the same commitment, dedication that you have shown during the whole process will be there as we are going to move in the 5 years the people of Namibia has given us to lead them. And let us work together, comrades. Comrades, this extraordinary Congress is born out of extraordinary circumstances, where our third president, His Excellency Comrade Dr. Hage Geingob, was robbed from us on February 4th, 2024. As members who are representing the majority of our comrades here today, we must therefore exercise and carry out this extraordinary assignment to the best of our ability, in honor for our departed presidents, and in the best interest of the Namibian people. Today we came together not to mourn, but to answer a call to duty, to elect a leader who completed the term of office left vacant by our late president, to reaffirm our commitment to the values of Swapo Party, and to ensure that this party remains the unshakable ground upon which Namibians will continue to stand for generations to come. Comrade Hage Geingob built upon the foundation which was led by our leaders who came before him. I'm referring to Comrade Sam Shafishuna Nujoma, our founding president, father of the Namibian nation, and leader of our revolution, and Comrade Ifike Punyepohamba, our second president, who is now the pillar we can lean on today, being with us. Comrade Geingob continued their path without division. He was a leader of action, a leader of people, and a leader who believed in inclusive governance and leadership. He reminded us that leadership is not about power. It is about service to the people. It is about bringing every Namibian into the fold, ensuring that no one is left out. Such legacy, comrades, demands that we continue the work of building a Namibia where progress, opportunity, and dignity are granted for all citizens. Having said this, comrades, allow me now, at this stage, while welcoming our sister parties who have been always with us in good and in bad. When we are mourning, they are always there. When we are celebrating, they are always there. And that is the solidarity that we need. We are very grateful for that. It's now my singular honor to declare this 6th extraordinary Congress of Swapo Party officially open, and to wish us all fruitful deliberation and successful Congress. Long live Swapo Party, long live the legacy of Comrade Dr. Hage Geingob, long live the legacy and the spirit of Komesem Shafishuna Nuyoma. Swapo!
United.
Swapo!
Victorious.
Now!
Hard work.
Now!
Hard work.
Wind Brigade, camaradas.
Nando Shishenje. Nando Shishenje.
Muito obrigada, camaradas. Очень хорошо. Спасибо большое. Asante sana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really want us to give another round of applause for the Vice President. Thank you very much. You know, a motherly, motivational, inspirational opening statement reminding us of the importance to continue upholding the values of our party and that of our leaders. Thank you very much. As your director of ceremony, next now on our program, I would like to call to the podium Swapo Party's Deputy Secretary General, Comrade Hage Geingob, to give us the proper vote of thanks. Comrade Deputy Secretary General.
Comrade Herunga.
Swapo!
United.
Swapo!
Victorious.
And now,
Hard work.
and now,
Hard work.
thank you very much, dear comrades, and please take your seat. Thank you very much, Dilimani. Comrade Director of Ceremonies, let me respect the protocols as you have established them. Comrade President Nangolo-Bumba, they are saying if all is well with the head of the household, things will be well in that particular household. President Nangolo-Bumba, all is well in Namibia, including in Swapo Party, because of the head of Namibia is doing well. President Bumba, we thank you so much that you continue to be a great lesson. I don't know about the senior citizens, but to the middle-aged like myself, and to the young cadres of the Swapo Party and to Namibians in general, that how as a leader should lead the country, behave, assist all activities of the ruling party in that particular country, especially by knowing that if things are not well in Swapo Party, of course Namibia cannot be well. We thank you very much for leading by example, Comrade President Nangolo-Bumba. We are blessed. We are honored as Swapo Party members. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here, for supporting the Swapo Party leadership to the letter. Comrade Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, the leader of the Swapo Party, as a Vice President of the Swapo Party. Myself being the Deputy Secretary General of the Swapo Party, working at the Swapo Party head office, your directives are clear to us at the headquarters of the Swapo Party. the directives from us to the regions, to all 121 districts are clear. All the districts are here, the country, all the regions are here because of your clear directives as a leader of the Swapo Party. That is why Swapo Party have decided to have you as our leader in the country, and perhaps within an hour or two, as the president of the Swapo Party. We thank you so much, Comrade Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, that we don't work with stresses, with what, but we hit the ground running for the betterment of the Swapo Party and that of the country. Thank you, Comrade President-elect. We are happy and proud to have you. My own Secretary General of the Swapo Party, Comrade Sophia Nahango Shaningwa. If the excellent pilot, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, is flying the plane, and the engine of that plane is kaput, it's not well serviced, it's not well oiled, of course, it will not be well with that plane. So therefore, my Secretary General, thank you very much for making sure that each and everybody in the Swapo Party structure is doing his or her job to the letter. Thank you, Comrade Sophia, for the job well done. Swapo Party members, permanent members of the Central Committee, Comrade Angal Dati, Comrade Helmut Angula, Comrade Ganana Hishondo, Comrade Bena Madila, General Namolo. We thank you very much that when you were so young, you decided to risk everything for the sake of the future of this country, for all to be the way they are in Namibia. And Comrade Ambassador Kapere as well. We thank you very much that you continue to be here. We thank you that you even decided to spend the little energy at your disposal you have to be in our midst. We will continue to learn from you as we see you in our midst. Thank you for your wisdom that you are bringing to us. We will be listening. Talk to us, continue to talk to us, and we thank you all. Comrade Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister, being the head of the Swapo Party government, so we will have nothing to report to the electorate if you don't do well. Thank you very much. Members of the Swapo Party Political Bureau, members of the Swapo Party Central Committee, we thank you so much that the office of the SC cannot do anything if you don't approve what we are recommending to you. If you don't advise us, we will not do well. Comrade ambassadors and high commissioners, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Thank you very much for deciding on your own to be friends of the Swapo Party during the most difficult times of yesteryear. And thank you very much to continue to be friends of the Swapo Party until today. Thank you for supporting us, for being in our midst. We feel so grateful, and we hope that you are proud to see that the Swapo Party, you prepared your country to suffer because you supported us. Now you are happy that we are doing reasonably well. Thank you very much, all senior Swapo Party leaders. I'm seeing my former Secretary General there, Comrade Itana, and all the Swapo Party members. We thank you that you came. Comrade Vice President of the Swapo Party, in our midst, we have got people who are not invited here. Swapo Party members who traveled from Sabesi region, Hardap, Karas region, Kunene, and all the other regions, simply because they wanted to witness this official opening, because they want to associate themselves with the Swapo Party activities. Those are the most important Swapo Party members. We are here because we are invited. But they took a decision on their own, spending their own money to be here. We thank you all very much, dear comrades. We are happy and proud of you. Let us continue in our own ways to advocate for the success story of the Swapo Party. Let us get those who are not with us, let us get them back. Let us continue to deliberate for the extraordinary Congress activities as we have planned, and let us remain united, advise one another in a good spirit. And I thank you so much.
Viva Swapo Party, viva! Viva Swapo Party, viva! Alut! Ya Victoria! Alut! Ya Victoria! Thank you very much. Now that we all have been thanked, both in this room and elsewhere, because this was live on NBC One and YouTube. Ndilimani, would you want to assist me as I am retiring? You know, this was just for a while. Now with all the powers and everything, I now have to retire. So that after Ndilimani, I can only announce that we are going to have a 5-minute break to allow the Congress setup to continue. Ndilimani, and thank you so much for having me as your Director of Proceedings. Thank you.
Penny.